Hey guys, I have a pretty cool day ahead of me here. One of the fans of the channel and one of the various forum members has been on a Iron Butt Association ride. He's doing, or been doing, the lap of Florida. He started off in Montgomery, Alabama on an FJR, obviously with a lot of mods and that kind of stuff. And I'm anxious to see how everything's working out. But anyway, his entire trip schedule, at least, was planned around getting here, specifically to Clearwater, to reproduce that nighttime under the bridge shot that I did several weeks ago that you might have seen. And if you haven't seen that, go watch that video. I really love the way that turned out. Obviously, he did too. And unfortunately, he ran into a lot of problems on the trip with gear and the schedule and just, things not working out quite as planned, which, happens a lot of times when you try stuff for the first time. And he was very, ambitious about his plans. He was doing a big ride as his first one. But I think he's still having fun. Anyway, long story short, we had to reschedule. I think this was the third or fourth time. But he's finally making it over here, and I'm throwing him a freebie. We're going to do studio shots here in the garage, and then if he has time, I'll take him over to one of the local beaches, because he did want some kind of beach or water shot, and we'll see if he wants to do that, and I'll throw that in too. So anyway, when he gets here, I'll do a little interview, and he can tell you guys all about his experience so far with doing a long distance ride. He's doing something like 1,500 miles. He was originally supposed to do it, I think, 48 hours. Schedule's out the window, but he's obviously he still has to complete the ride. He's on the backswing now. He came down from Alabama, across the Panhandle, down the East Coast, down to the Keys, hit Key West, came all the way back across the Everglades. Now he's coming back up the West Coast, and obviously now he's in, well, maybe not obviously, he's in the Tampa area right now where I am, and then he's going to continue back up Panama City and then back up to Montgomery, Alabama. So he's probably about 3/5 of the way through the trip after he leaves here. So he's still got quite a ways to go, and he should be home sometime tomorrow at least. So anyway, we'll see you when he gets here and check out his bike and see how things are working out for him. All right, so Christopher just rolled up. Say hi.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
This is his beast, a very, so far, customized FJR 1300. And this is a 13?
It's a 07.
07, sorry.
It's a 07 automatic.
Oh, I didn't know that. Very cool. So take us through your mods and what you think of them and how they're working.
My favorite mod so far is the police bars, which I intend to hook lights up to.
Okay.
Haven't done it yet. Don't have the money. Bought this. This is a shelf to eventually attach accessories to.
Okay.
Don't have any accessories. Don't have any money.
Later.
Follow this thing. Previous owner installed a Corbin +2 windshield with the curve. Works great. Dirty now because I've been washing off low bugs for the last week.
We'll take care of that.
Because I could not afford the Clearwater lights, I did buy the Clearwater flashlight of death. I'm going to try to use this to do light painting with the motorcycle in the dark.
Okay.
Other mods, I got this from one of the scuba retailers online. This is an overboard waterproof bag.
Nice.
60 liters.
That's a good size.
Working my way down, we have the Rotopacks 1.75 gallon gas tank.
Now is that separate or do you have it tied in?
This is just separate.
Okay, so emergency. Or just
in case
extension.
of emergency.
Okay.
Dark siding the bike.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. Okay.
I have a General G-Max on the back. It's been on there for about 3,000 miles. The only problems that I've had with it in handling is when you cross ruts in the road.
What happens?
The same thing with just motorcycle tire. You feel it, and it's like, meh. Okay, we got you.
So how about overall handling? What are your comparisons now, just difference-wise, between that and normal, for everybody like me that's never tried it?
I mean, it's, if you told somebody who've never ridden a motorcycle before that when you cross a railroad track or any kind of rut in the road, there's going to be a little fidgety. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's car tire, motorcycle tire, still the same fidget. Maybe you just feel it a little bit more.
How about turning, leaning, cornering?
Turning, leaning. I've driven literally 2,000 miles the last couple days. No problems.
When you first put it on, did you notice it? Could you tell?
Not really.
Wow, that's surprising.
I'm a new rider. I've only been riding motorcycles since August. I took my safety course in July.
But you still had thousands of regular tire miles under your belt first. At least as many as you put on this, right?
Yeah. I think I did 5,000 before I put the motorcycle, the car tire on.
Yeah. So it's not like you never rode on a normal tire.
It's really, I mean, like I said, I'd be more than happy for you to just ride up and down the street and you'll see it's like, okay, this is basically the same. It just lasts longer and it's cheaper.
It's just such a strange concept. It does look good. I mean,
but and I'm telling you, once you try it, you're like, oh, that's okay. I've done it. No big deal. I think this is Real Time Industries.
Yes, those are great.
I just have the ones with the FJR on it versus you have the clear ones.
They still do the same thing. I mean,
I did that for safety.
Yeah, they work.
Because it's better to be seen than not be seen. I also have them on the side, in the back, and on the side, in the front.
Cool, cool.
For those of you wondering why my bike is scuffed up, I had actually purchased these bars, but did not know how to install them when I first got the bike. And of course I dropped the bike before I could get the bars installed. So this is my permanent reminder that I should have put these on when I first got the bike.
And you wait, you're never going to drop it again.
Yeah, probably never drop it again now.
The next owner will have perfect crash bars.
Let's see what else. I put the C. Bailey headlight covers on in the front. I have installed it poorly because I'm attaching in 3 of the 4 points on both sides.
Gotcha.
Previous owner, and this is hard to see, installed a turn signal cancellation system. Do not install this system.
Really? That bad? Like you mean auto cancel?
Yeah, it's supposed to work. It doesn't work. And then it makes your regular turning on and off of the signals questionable.
Oh, that's not good.
So it's kind of like, okay, I'm turning left. Okay, I'm not signaling. All right, now we have it.
Okay.
A little bit of delayed reaction.
Are they're LED, right? You know, there's something different in the FJR system with certain LED installs. Now, I know it doesn't apply to this one, but in the new generation, if you install LEDs and swap them out for your taillights, it screws up your ABS system. So there's something with the way LED lights work in the system that changes things.
So that was the majority of the major stuff. New things I'm trying. I just got the Tourmaster Solutions boot. Because my boots, 200 miles in, the front just peeled off.
Oh wow. What'd you have before these?
I had Vega boots, which are $69 from, I want to say, Competition Accessories.
They were motorcycle boots?
And they were motorcycle boots. And they had lasted fine. And I'd worn them at work to break them in. And I've been riding on the road with them. They protected me from the rain. They were good boots. And then on the iron, but they're like, no, we don't want to. We've changed our minds. We don't want to do the trip.
Great.
So that was one of my, for those of you following along on the ride, that was one of my stops in West Palm Beach. I actually had to go buy boots, which has now shot my budget because of the Key West that I had to get, Key West Hotel, which shot my budget, and then the boots, which shot my budget because I am on a very limited budget.
That's why he's getting a free photo shoot today. Boot prices are no joke.
Well, the boots weren't that bad. They were $109. The guy gave me a discount because I told them I was on my iron butt ride. So thank you to the people at Broward Motorsports.
That's expensive to me. I've been wearing a $40 pair of just work boots from Payless for the last 5 years. And I had the same pair before that since 2006.
And I apologize because I'm a new guy and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just buying stuff because people recommend it.
Now you know.
I'm trying to think.
What's your Slurpee thing going on here?
Oh, this is cool. This is the Geiger Rig 3-liter hydration system.
Looks like a magnetic bag.
This is it's got Power's blood in it, or the, as I like to say, the blood of fetuses.
And this is what Dracula looks like on a bike, people.
Yes.
Portable IV.
I'm going to switch from fetus blood to Romney blood in a couple minutes when I switch to the blue Powerade. I've been trying to eat right on the trip, eating the trail mix, trying to stay away from the fast food places because I have been to way too many fast food places in my life.
Well, you know, you get so much exercise sitting on the bike.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything here? Road gear, digital tire pressure gauge.
Always handy.
Very handy. Inside the bag, I have the cycle pump that I can plug in to the accessories.
Cool.
I also have my tripod for my camera. And somewhere in these bags is 2 to 3 outfits to change into, my camera, my MacBook.
So in other words, do not let that bag fall
Any
off.
dirty clothes that we can't figure out where to put.
How's the helmet holding up for you?
The helmet is a Bell Star helmet RS1. Helmet's been pretty good, but I'm not sure if I have the right size. I have a large, and I'm starting to think now that I've put all these accessories inside, maybe I should have gotten an extra large because there's really no place to put the microphone in the helmet without it almost rubbing up against my face.
Well, you know, helmet fit is only about the top of your head. Everything else is about cheek pad size and general shape and brand of the helmet. So as long as it's fitting the top of your head, you got the right size. It may not be the right model, or you may need different size cheek pads, though.
And I did change cheek pads because at first it was ridiculous. Now it's
tolerable. I look like a chipmunk in normal. I have to go with the largest cheek pads available.
This is the Bell Transitions lens.
Oh!
Which is why I bought this helmet, because it changes from dark to light depending upon the lighting.
Right.
Very useful for trips like this where you're going to be out during the day and then at night you switching over, you don't have to change shields. It just automatically changes based on light.
So it's got a light smoke now. It's not totally clear. I imagine you have to go in pretty dark to get it clear.
No, when I get it, yeah, when I go in like complete darkness, it'll light up. Like if you take it in the house, it'll give it about 2 minutes, it'll be completely light. But when you put it out in the middle of the street, give it about 30 seconds, it goes right back to dark.
And we're in the shade here. I mean, we're in normal daylight, but we're not in direct sun. So that's what they give you. Nice half smoke in normal daylight. So that's cool. I was wondering about that. I was wondering what it took to go clear.
Let's see. Other things that I have tried on this trip. I tried the Bond body armor for the legs. Warning. And I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt on this. My legs swelled up so bad when I was in Key West.
Wow.
I looked like Popeye.
Damn.
Everywhere where the body armor was imprints in my legs.
Ooh.
And I'm not lying when I say, if this is my leg, this is what my leg was like after the body armor.
Is it like a spandex, or is there a band constricting
you? It was fairly loose, but I don't know if it's just because I had it on all day, because I was sitting in the heat. I got rained on. I don't know what happened, but
whatever it was.
When I got to Key West and had to get to the hotel because I was cramping up so badly, and I took off my clothes, and I swear to God, I looked like Popeye. I mean, it was horrible. And now that this is a shout out to Tony on the FGL forum. He switched me out to a Russell Daylong seat. I think you had mentioned that a while back. This seat is a lifesaver. I had a Corbin seat, heading up to his house, and I could barely walk when I got off the bike. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm actually walking and moving fairly normally now.
Yeah,
I
totally
spent
normal.
2 days on this seat compared to a day and a half on the Corbin, which almost killed me and pretty much would have ended the trip, and no way I would have made it.
Wow.
Big difference. I'm probably going to end up buying it from him if he puts it up for sale.
Good luck with that.
Because this is, well, I've seen an amazing motorcycle collection. He has 2 FJRs, 7 seats, 5 windshields.
Okay.
I was like, surely you don't need this.
Hint, 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 nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
So hopefully I'll be able to take him up on that if he offers. But the bike, if anybody's watching this who wants to do long distance travel, no issues with the bike whatsoever. The issues on this trip have all been with me.
Well, that's good to hear.
I have failed. The bike has performed flawlessly. Let's see, for software, I've been using Waze for my directions. Except for one part of the trip from West Palm Beach to Key West, where I followed human instructions, and I believe I started zigzagging, and I lost major time in Miami headed into Key West.
Yeah.
For those of you trying to do the lap of Florida, this is my suggestion based on what I discovered in talking to the hotel staff. You want to go through Key West quickly, you go between midnight and 6 in the morning.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you got to go when there is nobody there, there's no traffic.
Yep.
Because if you go anytime during daylight, it says 45 miles per hour. Sometimes it might say 55 miles per hour. You might be going 5 miles per hour.
Yep.
You might be lucky to be doing 1 mile per hour. It is just a bad time to go through anytime during daylight hours. And that was the point where I knew I was done. I was like, okay, I can't. I couldn't even get out of Key West, like I said, without cramping up. Had to pull over because I literally thought I was going to drop the bike. It was so bad.
Wow.
And just like when you pull into your driveway, there's a little bit of incline. Like I was reaching down and I could literally feel my legs quiver.
Ooh, that's time to stop.
And I was like, okay, yeah, this is done. Go. It's game over.
Definitely.
So otherwise, like I said, bike, wonderful. Me, not so much.
All right, well, wife just rolled up here. We're going to take a little break, wash the bike, start some photo shooting, and have some fun. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, no problem. Glad to. That's why I came. This is part of the trip, was to come here and meet you.
Awesome. Let's get to it.
All right. So I'm trying to think what else.
So we just finished the first photo shoot. I got a really cool studio portrait for him, and then he was playing around with, I blacked out the garage completely, and he did some light painting, which actually turned out really cool too. Now we're going to take the time and go over to a beach and get him a nice Florida set of pictures. Because all he's got now are some crappy phone shots. We're going to hook him up. See you later. There we go. He's got, he bought it used, and the previous owner did a lot of mods to it, including lowering it. So it's got its own set of issues. Can't use the center stand, but it actually worked out for him because he's on the short side to begin with. And it's also an automatic model, so he was figuring some stuff out with that too. I told him there's a stretch of road where I'll wave him on ahead so I can get some video of behind him so you can see what he looks like. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump down 19 here. I like the way his police bars look. They look a lot nicer to me than the typical quote-unquote crash bars that are sticking way out or look like a trellis. These just look like they were designed for the bike, for lack of a better term. And again, they were. because the FJR is used as a police bike. Cleaned his bike all up, gave it a real good wash, which it really needed. Fixed a little bit of stuff here and there, got some scuffs off his exhaust. It's got one headlight that's misaligned, or the bulb's about to die. It looks like his right one. You can barely see it in the mirror here. Take a look at that when we stop. He said the bike's been absolutely beautiful on his trip, except for severe vibration. But he does have the bar end weights on it, which could be an issue on their own. What's that? He said he's shifting with no hands. I had him try my bike on because I wanted to get his first impressions. Now, he didn't ride it, but just sitting on it, between my lamb seat, which of course was designed for me, and his Russell DeLong, which of course wasn't designed for him. So I mean, it's not a absolutely accurate comparison, but then I did the same. I sat on his, and we were both in agreement that the lamb is firmer right on the tailbone, right on the back lip of the seat. And after about 5 hours, that's the only spot that I start to notice. It's not painful like the stock seat was. That was just downright, ouch, I can't ride anymore after a couple hours. But I feel it. You know, it's there. Whereas, and he felt it as soon as he got on it, because he said the Corbin seat that he had before this Russell DeLong for the first half of his trip, it was killing him, and that's right where it was killing him. So as soon as he sat on mine, he's like, oh yeah, I feel that pressure point, because it was still fresh. You know, it's a bruise, it hurts. So he was feeling that. And getting on his, I felt the Russell DeLong in that area had a lot more padding on top of whatever base structure there is. It has a very soft, fluffy padding. And that definitely makes a difference to that tailbone area. I would like to have that. That would be very nice. But the wings, where the big springs are in the Russell DeLong, were digging into my legs, where I have absolutely none of that on the Lamb. I don't feel them at all, and I can still move my legs. And he said that he has a real issue with it because he can't put his legs down properly. And he almost tipped the bike over a couple times when his legs are really tired, because those things are just in the way. So I definitely don't like that. I mean, I still am glad I got the Lamb, but I would like that little bit of tailbone area to have a little bit more padding. That would be an improvement, but it's not a deal breaker. And like I said, I only even start to feel it after several hours of riding, which I don't do that often. Even riding all the way over to Daytona, that was 3+ hours. No problem whatsoever. I just started to feel it on that Green Swamp Tour, where I was literally out all day. So we're going to go here on alternate 19 down to Tarpon Springs. After we get on this road a little bit, I'm going to wave him ahead. Just get some video of him. Maybe pull some still shots out of it. Well, I just learned something new. The GoPro problem I was having is not the GoPro problem, because I'm using my second camera right now, and it did it. So I have to cancel that RMA. I'm glad I didn't waste time sending that camera back yet. I will continue troubleshooting, although right now I'm out of ideas. So we just finished up some cool photos here on the beach. I think he's going to be real happy with the results. I'll edit and get everything to him. Make sure he's set here. I'm just going to lead him back to US 19. He's going over to Tampa. I think he's ready. Wait for this car. He's going to visit another friend in Tampa and have dinner. And I'm late for dinner with the wife. She wanted to go get sushi, but that ended at 7. We'll figure something out. Plenty of places to go. But I'm excited to see how the photos turned out. It looked really good on back of the camera. Matched what I had in my head. And I'll stick the stuff at the end of the video. He said he can't wait to see the video too. But I'm not going to put them up on the forum that he's in and stuff like that. I'll let him share. He said he's really enjoying Florida. Beautiful people, beautiful scenery. He said he would really like to move down to the Tampa area. And I don't blame him. Especially coming down from up north myself. Oh my God, what a difference all around. Alright guys, well that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the site TwoWheelObsession.com. Give me a thumbs up and we'll see you next time.